so concerned at. Fair enough. Sure, let you put gain on somebody else. Please. Right, we got two people who can hand out magic points with their coaches. And torn. That crow wants a piece of the Tory. Yeah, let her counter with perfect freeze. If only to see how much damage she can do when she's actually trying. Yep. Sounds about right. Save 31. Or defend, take us a tiny. We'll try evading. Wrong answer. Amaterasu? Yeah, you can counter with that. I'm not as worried about trying to keep all my magic points anymore. Phew, nice hit, kind. Jeez. Brutal. Because yeah, I've got a bunch of people who can recover magic points, and kind specifically has a drink to get her magic points back too. Get 'em, Mailing. Yeah, let's let the doll blow up. Doll gets mortared. Evade, defend. Get blowed up. Boss cutscene. Suture just in the background. Post-bar cutscene. Teleport you over the hills and far away. Have to walk all the way back to get the two chests. What was in the two chests? Was it worth trying to get? Alrighty, well, let's start out with you. Well, why can't you self-destruct? Oh, you don't have. Because you. How did you live out? As an impact range is a very strong and large spear. Can't keep any more on this robot though. Previous robot could. Just move you around like that. We'll Nightbird this one because it's free. Monster is 6, right? Can't move though. 5 for the extended gun. Level 19. You can't actually reach anything just yet. That's fine. You can't reach anything just yet. That is also fine. Give you a healing poke. Annoying. Let's have you punch. Which one do I find more obnoxious? Yeah, you can go up and punch this one. There you go. And you might as well have you heal yourself. Shanghai that one. Should probably have somebody deal with that one up there. Understand you there. Okay, you need 4, and you do not have 4 range. Yep. Well, but I'm used them. There we go. Here's pyramid now. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Nice and cheap. Very good. Magic missile. Oh yeah, that'll be plenty of hits. Go. Your actual attacks are outside of range. Let's just move you over here. And what's fine? And you got room for it. But I don't really want to just right it. You can just move there and hang out. Ooh, nice. You go there and be a tempting target. Sure, why not? Ooh, I thought Serena would kill it. Yeah, alright, I'll let Mailing lower load on that and we'll supply her on the next round. She can't really get into... Well, you can do a Sky Dragon kick, because why not? There, supply. Very good. Excellent. Still have the $1 there. It's not range of demarcation, is it? It is. Sure, we'll go all out on this poor little katana. I was wondering if, if she'd get a support too. Alright, let's move you in to about there. Just give it a punch. Objectives are capture at least 3 spell counters, which tells me that someone's gonna pull an extra spell card out of their butt. Tea time! Makes you wonder if the Moria one will show up, or if she gets her own fight. Sure, move you in to say there. Not a big surprise. Previous Robert, give it to Scavenger, who sits in the back row. What could go wrong with that spear sitting stand by his topic? Yep, it is good to have an extra spear around. Move the doll up to be a target. Yeah, nobody around here. Those two, wouldn't say notice ones. Can't quite reach them though. Yeah, maybe heal yourself. You wouldn't heal yourself too. More like a laser sword. It does look more like a laser sword than a spear to me. Especially with the with the hilt on it. I mean, maybe it's trying to be like a lance, but that's really stretching it. There it goes, finally. I was wondering how long it could keep dodging stuff. Alright, you need to get up in there. It's called an impact lance. If that would then make a certain amount of sense at least. Alright, that thing needs to get beat up. You have magic points. You have magic points. You're running away. You can't quite reach it there. But I can move you to right about there. That's good. Formerly known near an up-to-date robots can wield it. It is ginormous. Fly you down. Sky Dragon Kick. Whoppa! range? Nope. He's just in your range. That'll work. Excellent. Yeah. Narrow spark will be plenty to deal with that. Excellent. And right, how's the point still in? You wouldn't mind a bit of a boost. Let you do the magic star sword. Yeah, why not? I do want to try to get into range for the Sakuya world. I think I can have you dodge what she's going to throw at you. Unless I might as well see the pillar shoot. You have quite the intimidating presence. It's a sobering feeling. In that case, why don't you surrender to us? I'd rather not. You're a bit too somber. I prefer to serve those with a bit more darkness about them. Something that sends a shiver down my spine. You've been charmed by a devil, I see. I'll free your mind from their thrall. Looks full openings, but I have my doubt. Pew, pew. Wind barrier pierce. Your attacks are incompetent. Attack me and I'll show no mercy. You shall fall, insect! It is a pillar cannon. Is that Sakuya semi-dodging it? I'm not quite sure what I was seeing. Anyway, your turn. That's good. And some more needles. Have some more focus. Doing the shoot again. And I realized something while I was fighting my way here. You come to appreciate our divine virtues? It's true your power is incredible, but I definitely can't work with your methods. I'll do something about my shrine with my own two hands. I don't need your help. A shrine maiden who conspires with the yokais mouthing off in front of me. In that case, I have to give you a direct demonstration of my might. Yeah, she's got that bear thing. Reduce damage taken from S attacks by 700. Does cost your magic points to do. Armor up, accuracy up. That's pretty cool. We'll steal that from her. S attacks though? So like with the terrain bonus? I don't know. Bing, 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 bing. That was everybody. I think you already have your boost on, so yeah, that'll be fine. So go, yeah, stop just tanking the hits. You're not a tank. Stop it. There you are. Oh, nice, you can get it from there. Wait. Yep, I'm gonna have our Kappa here do a thingy. Focus. Just give her a smack. So you're a Kappa. Why would a yokai of the mountain be here? On the mountain? Sorry, Lady Yasaka. I know I'm going up against the Moria Shrine, but Marissa and the others are my friends. I don't want to fight alongside them. Seems you fought with Sane for the same reason. Very well then, I'll hear the opinions of the rank and file yokai firsthand. She got hit kinda hard. And you need to just start walking your way up in there because you are slow. So much for your piece. Look at you there. Yep. Artful sacrifice. Might be. If that counters gonna hurt. Well, we can make it not hurt at all. Yeah, she's not gonna be able to knock out Khenal with that, because she's got that that wind barrier thingy going. Actually, before you do any of that, you can't reach your hand. Not even a little bit. Maybe we can do it like that. Maybe to like there. There we go. That'll work. You seek to monopolize Gensokyo's faith and weaponize it for yourself? There's no better methods to preserve the future of faith. Willing to do anything for the sake of our goal. Gods certainly aren't what I thought they'd be if they're willing to use such forceful methods. I believe they should love all life equally. Very good else. Let's resupply you. Plenty of magic points. Might as well go for the headbutt. I'm gonna watch the animations. Stretch. So you're the god of the Moria Shrine. Kanako Yasaka? You put an end to your plot to steal the Hikuri Shrine. I'm sure you'll be taking those words back soon enough. Prostrate yourself before Kanako Yasaka's divine might. The god of Moria Shrine. This be a fine battle. I'm not gonna hold back. You need to be taught a lesson. Now understand our determination. Wellspring of my divine power is not yet dry. I do like Kind's attack. I think her headbutt is among the more powerful attacks that I have so far. I was expecting somewhat more from those bold enough to challenge me. Humans, yokai, fairies, devils. At the end of the day, you're all no more than an early band of the faithless. I've always wanted to be called unruly, thanks. You're really obsessed with this whole faith thing, aren't you? No matter how important faith is to you, stealing someone's shrine is a bit drastic. Stealing? I'll have you know I would save it. A shrine without faith is but a glorified shack. My intention is to gather humans there once more and restore its status as a shrine. Look, I'd like more worshippers as much as the next girl. What's your problem for me to solve? I don't want your help. Cease your prattling. A shrine does not exist to serve its shrine maiden. It's holy ground, a dwelling place for a god. If you fail to grasp that, then experience a god's raging rage for yourself and reflect on the true significance of a shrine. Bing, 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 bing. This does... Okay. Heavy ones take more damage. That's some high power right there. You can get to... You can get to there. Make you easier to hit. Not that you're actually being difficult to hit right now, but, you know, it's the principle of the thing. Persist. And we'll see what her expanded attack looks like. Wow, you look cool. Aren't those things heavy? They are, yes. They represent the duties that as a god I must bear. I don't get it, but I never wanted to do that. The idea of a mere fairy using objects as sacred as these is beyond laughable. Kanako, yes, you remember her now. Tea time. You haven't the right to fight. Hesitation will cost you your life. I shall deploy a barrier. Stand this. Let's have you just heal yourself back up. There we go, we withstood that just fine, thank you very much. Yeah, an average of 3. That is incredibly obnoxious. I did, but grazes don't get the damage reduction. Which definitely sucks. Six or attacking you? I thought you had okay, 4 is the best you can do at moving. Yeah, that's range for Master Spark. Right? Yes. Start off with this thingy. We'll just not let you hit. Yep, I can't do Master Spark after moving. But 4 range is the minimum for Master Spark, and is the maximum for Magic Missile. So next round we'll do the thingy. A god like you who can't read the mood ought to be scolded. Isn't that what we're doing? If you're on better terms with the mountain, Tori and the Tengu would let you a hand. Such a Sokyo even has strange humans who care about yokai. You're the weird ones. Guess I just have to teach you how we do things around here. Pew pew. And you want to get... That's a good range for it. Yeah, you can do that next round. This round is misdirection. always forget that you can use the fantasy seal after moving. Might as well. It's not gonna knock her out, but it will knock her for a loop. And you can stay right there. And heal up JDL's way. I don't need you getting anywhere into all that stuff. That'll work. We should be pretty good to knock you out of your thing on the next round. Actually, can. Nice. There you go. Hey, level 20. I'm gonna have her toss out distraction dolls on her next turn too. Anywho. Counter with the perfect freeze? No, let's have you counter with the beam. Wow, I thought that would keep her frozen for this. Alright, well, it'll still let me knock her out of her form, and then we'll do the thingies for the next one. Who wants to do the honors? Is it you? I think it might be you. Yeah, it'll be you, because she's got some defense and weird stuff. We'll just not let her have defense and weird stuff. Oh, look at you surviving. I was not expecting that. Yeah, you can get in close and... yeah, that'll work. You can do a Sky Dragon kick. That ought to do it. Rumia got this. Yep, Rumia's gonna get in on it for the most of the spell card pops. The sense of intimidation. So this is like a mere yokai attempting to defy me? What recklessness is this? Might be how you see it, but I've come this far, so I'm not about to back down. I'll play a big part here. Show everyone the power of the Scarlet Devil Mansion's Gatekeeper. 0. You have to... she reduces damage by amounts. Alright, fine. There we go. Sheesh. Gained optical camouflage skin. Okay, that's optical camouflage. You've yet to impress me. You're far from reaching the peaks of my divine might. She's good. Worthy of reporting to the mistress. The tank we've gone, now's our best chance. We just gotta keep pushing on. Fools, I hardly need aid from the mountain's denizens for a task as trivial as banishing the lot of you. Those denizens seem pretty far removed from the Moria Shrine in spirit. Isn't that evidence that there's a problem with the way you're operating? Should they not understand us, we have but to teach them. It's a matter of patience, no more. As a first step, inspiring faith through the absolute power I use to subdue you couldn't hurt. As expected, she's leaving no room for discussion. The solution's simple enough. There's one of her and lots of us. Just keep pushing and... not so fast, I want in on this. Come on, Kanako. No fair playing with the humans by yourself. So, Waka, why'd you come out? The heck, a kid? Where have I seen that strange hat? So, what are you doing? The plan was that I would do the talking. Come on, just a little bit won't hurt. We got all these guests. Can't send them home just like that, can we? Who's the child? She seems to know the goddess. That's the god who showed up when I fought Sane last summer. Oh yeah, I never introduced myself. Hi there. I'm Sawako, the Moria Shrine's other god. Another god? Yep, we've got two gods here. Me and Kanako, together with the dual pillars of the Moria Shrine. Did you know they have two gods, Notori? I've heard rumors, but this is my first time seeing her. I believe the kid I saw at the Moria Shrine turned out to be a god. So anyway, let me tag in, Kanako. I've been sitting it out this whole time. I'm just itching for this. Fine, if you insist. I'll be tagging back in again at the reasonable stopping point. Sitting just barging on our fight. It's cool. Already shooed Kanako off anyway, so why not? With that stick in the mud gone, we can get back to the festival. What festival? Come on, this is basic stuff. Festivals are also called Kami Asobi, when gods and humans play together. So when you came out to face us, that was... Yep, but a Kami Asobi. Now it's time for my Danmaku Festival. Get it now? Great. Now why don't you play your hearts out? Now we gotta beat up her. Alright, how many cards do you have? You also have 3 cards. You have SP up and you get attack depending on the unit's cost. So probably the more cost, the more attack boost you get. I want that. Two bows, 2 claps, 1 bow. Claps, 1 bow. What does he have? Fair cup. Well, now I have to go and reorganize, gotta get all set up again. Barging in. Ding, 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 ding. Tea time. Bow, bow, and bow. You don't even know. That's why I was confused. Well, if I'm gonna be having to move back and forth, the bow of the ship, yes. Also BOW. Does anybody need magic points right now? Well, you technically do, but you can have a drink. You can't attack from there. Go ahead and supply those contracts. Consume 10 power to grant them NP region. Period. Just forever. That's cool. Bullets after moving into attack balance. Wow, fighters. You get to have one of those active at a time now, don't you? Yeah, one of those at a time. 6. Let's see. Can you magic missile that thing to death? Almost. Good effort. You should be able to finish it off. Denmaku Brains. Slash the crit damage for him. Yeah, I think I will give her the reinforced barrier when I can, when I remember to do it. There's no way you can reach those guys out there. You start softening her? That's an option. Nah, that's just your movement area. Just barely can't do anything else. Alright, yep. You can soften her up then. I'm curious to see what nonsense she's gonna pull. I remember you, Rima. Now some of you beat the tar out of Sane while she was weak. I remember that. Just to be clear though, I beat the tar out of her here when she was strong too. I like your attitude. Where's the fun otherwise? You're a shrine maiden, so act like one and entertain this god. She looks weak, but you can never tell for sure. Go easy on you, that'd be silly. I expect you to dance for me. I think part of it might have been an elbow. You get not that much closer. You don't walk up like that. Fine. You. Let's give. Look at you, the healing poke. Cast. Here we go. Elbow. That says elbow instead of elbow. Sounds like a Disgaea character. Counter with the icicle fall instead, and you'll be alright. You're a Disgaea character. Got him. That funny hat and those clothes. Are you a frog? If you are, you're my specialty. I'll turn you into a frozen frog. Looks like somebody's itching for a curse. You're in for a world of hurt if you talk to me that way. That Kidami is in trouble. That one is also in trouble. No, I'm not having you use your world on that one. You only have three rounds for that. The thing can be in moderately less trouble. Angel Nerd. For 5. Right, I vaguely remember. You just go in there. Yeah, him. And if that's not his name, I'm still gonna go, yeah, him. Promote. Another kill for the healer. No, I'm gonna have you give you a healing poke. Very good. You can probably get a kill there. Yeah, I'll let you get in there. Excellent. There, good. You guys can actually get in there. That is just out of reach to what I actually want you to be. Seeing you two gods reminds me of those sisters from earlier. Oh? The gods called the Yaki sisters. They governed Autumn in some way. I think you know what you're talking about. I saw them once while I was out taking a stroll. Well, you know how Khenal is, so we never got around to chatting. Those dolls are kinda expensive. Yeah, that'll be fine. Your doll. Another one. Sacrifice. Steam. There we go. Need you to actually hit too, Alice. Jeez. You a doll user? What kind of dolls do you make? We've just met and you're already acting so overly familiar. Well, I craft regular dolls and I dress some of them up in foreign dresses, I suppose. There's all kinds of yokai in Jinsokyo. Might make me an Oshira-sama sometime? Huh? At least I'm not the only one who was confused about that. Right, you need to be within 4 to actually attack. Then you can go right there and hang out. We'll wait for the counter, I think, to make her pop a spell card. Because I definitely don't have the damage left to be able to knock her out of the spell card. So let's not even give her a chance to do much with it. You can get in there, right? Yes, you can. I'm already in there. I don't know you're doing it, right? That is more damage. Yeah, alright, I think that'll work. Nope, never mind. Her accuracy is complete trash. That one gives you better. Uses up all your magic points. Now we'll wait for now. Focus. We'll do that one. Very good, Shanghai. Pew pew! Oh, 0%. She apparently has a laser barrier, huh? That's annoying. Right. You just wait for a second. And of course you missed. Why wouldn't you? You're not getting in there. You're not getting in there. Alright, well, I guess I'm spending all your magic points then. Yeah, the other god of the Moria Shrine, huh? I don't show my face in public, so it's no surprise you've never heard of me. Make sure you pay your respects in the future when something awful might happen, okay? Yes, ma'am. Wait, I can't talk like that now. Nice. That'll do for a festival opening. Where she pops up out of nowhere and now she's throwing me off. She carries herself so differently from Khenal Yasaka. Is she really another god of the shrine? What I'm wondering is how the two gods are even connected. Are they friends? Nope, not in the least. She's an enemy! I'll have you know she's the barbaric woman who took over my shrine by force. Your shrine? You mean... Yeah, it used to be my shrine, but I lost to Khenal, and now it's her shrine. This sounds similar to what we're dealing with now. What does it make you? A freeloader here? Rude. I just let Khenal take care of all the public-facing stuff. I'm an Apex native god. You better show me proper respect if you don't want to get cursed. Fine, whatever. I'll just beat you up too. Let's get motivated. How about fighting my minions next? Let there be limbs! Alright, you don't really have any extra hit points. I don't think you got any extra defense or anything. You got tons of evade. Long arms, long legs. They're impassable, huh? That is incredibly obnoxious. % chance to hit. So yep. You can't move. Alright, give her killer doll then. Bombs can break the floor tiles. That is true. bad dolls can't use bombs. What do you think of a Master Spark? A Master Spark that cannot miss. It doesn't hit all that hard. It'll probably be fine, right? That's right, you saw that laser barrier up. I'm sure it'll be fine. I definitely wouldn't have pegged you as a god with a hat like that. I would recognize my true strength with just your eyes alone. Maybe you'll understand the meaning of a god if you play a game with me. Well, you're confident at least. In that case, I'll give you the best game I've got. And make a festival, huh? You know your stuff. If I want to get anywhere near you, so I'll just blow you up from afar. Master Spark! Dude! That one's stunned. The longest arms and legs you've ever seen. Good little limbs. I love the sound of grazing. Oh, I didn't realize we were getting a Shanghai support. That's funny. Let me see. All those are impassable. That's incredibly obnoxious. Yeah. You can't attack them. Homing amulets. I never get a chance to use these yin yang orbs. Nice little 5,000 damage. You are able to hit from here. Oh yeah, perfect freeze that I was hanging off for. That will sting if it hits. Yeah, we'll take the persist. And the bullseye. Did you get the bullseye? No, you didn't. No, I've used them before. I was saying like I never get to use them. I've only done it like a couple times. Hit it with the perfect freeze and an Amaterasu. Maybe.